MOT testing is a vital part of many automotive businesses. That's why it's important for everyone involved in MOT to keep up to speed. In future, the process of becoming and staying qualified as an MOT tester is going to be more rigorous. So it's important that businesses get their people well trained and qualified from the start to make sure that the new work from MOT keeps rolling in. Today we've come to the test centre in the shadow of the Dartford crossing to take a look at the options for businesses wanting to get on board with MOT and to see what's new for current testers. If you're already an MOT tester, you would have done your annual assessment and CPD last year and be gearing up to do it again before the deadline in March. Now before you do, here's Barry Williams with some information you may find useful.
Thanks Richard. So here we are, year 2. Time to get your MOT annual assessment and CPD done again. Bear in mind this needs to be done by the 31st of March 2018. The best way to do it with the pass mark going up by 10% is to use the IMI CPD, which makes everything you need nice and easy 24/7, and then use our annual assessment. It's by far the best way of doing it. Do it straight through our website or please visit one of our approved centres. So if you're testing any of the more obscure vehicles in Class 3 or Class 5, you can now get the training for that straight from our website. Please feel free to log on and check out for the information. Thanks Richard, and back to you in Dartford.
So given the gradual tightening up of standards for MOT testers, it's got to be important for new testers to get a good solid qualification behind them. Kate Streets runs the test centre training and a test centre in London that does over 30,000 tests every year. She's passionate about providing quality training to give MOT testers the best possible start.
So we've been in the industry for a long time. The MOT Test Centre has actually been there for 25 years. We are really well renowned in the industry. So when DVSA decided to privatise the actual training section of it, we thought it was the perfect idea for us to take it. We have the equipment already there, we have the expertise and so much experience with DVSA and also to do with MOTs. We thought it was the perfect idea for us to open as a training centre. So the environment I created, it actually resembles an MOT station. So we actually wanted them to feel comfortable when they were coming to us. Yes, we've got the classroom, but we also got the lanes that mimic a live MOT station. So when they come in, they're sitting in the classroom for part of the time, and they're also on a vehicle they would recognise, on a lane that they would recognise, and instantly puts them at ease. And that's how we can develop training that they can understand. Our candidates are actually coming from the whole of the UK, right the way from Scotland down to the Isle of Wight, which has surprised us. So we've actually developed on our webpage hotel links so you can come and stay with us. So when they come in, they're greeted with a ramp that they would recognise in a nice clean condition. So they're able to learn without getting too greasy and dirty. That's number one. Number two, actually how much information they're absorbing. They're recognising that they might not be as up to date as they would like or think they would be, and they are actually taking away things to their employer and telling their employer, did you know this, did you know that? I can't believe how much I actually learned.
Now the test centre can put up to 100 people through courses every month. Now I asked one of the trainer assessors, Andy Dobbs, what exactly can the candidates expect on the course?
The first thing they're going to do is we'll break the ice by having a cup of tea. Everybody will naturally introduce themselves and start talking to each other. The good thing is everybody's like-minded because they all work in MOT garages and they're all here because they want something from it. They want to develop their skills, they want to achieve the classification of being an MOT tester. So once that's broken the ice a little bit, I reassure them that they have control over what happens in the classroom. If they need a break or if they need to use the facilities, they call those breaks. It's not a classroom environment where you've got to put your hand up and ask permission. We might be a little bit offset. It doesn't matter because what we've got to do is align the headlight box longitudinally to the vehicle. The teaching process involves using the manuals for the MOT qualifications and the guide for the manager's courses. The good thing about the MOT qualification, it's based on a manual but practically applied to the vehicles. So there's a good interaction between the two. We can take people out once we've illustrated something from the manual and then put it into practice on the vehicles themselves. So if we're talking about windscreen damage, we can go out and see windscreen damage on the vehicle. And a lot of people take more from practically seeing something than just taking it from a book or from a screen.
So there's a new manual for MOT testers too, and as Ellie Wills explains, it's a lot more user-friendly.
So it's online, it's easier to use than ever before. You can access it on your desktop, your smartphone or your tablet. It's really easy to use, there's subsections, there's hyperlinks that take you to each bit, and there's no scrolling, you don't have to scroll through everything. So it's more modern language and technically up to date with modern cars.
Okay, that's it, and thanks very much to the lovely people here at the test centre. If you want more information about MOT training or the annual assessment, then please go to the IMI website, theimi.org.uk/MOT.